Amazing, amazing. Hello, everybody. Hello, world. We are excited. My name is Jova at Air Jova, and I'm here with the one and only
Hey,
our superstar JJ Garcia coming live from Chicago, Illinois, and we're just very, very excited, to be getting together today and having an amazing interview on a beautiful Thursday evening. I want to thank everybody, for hopping on and literally celebrating this awesome individual who has just literally qualified for so many amazing things out here, not only in the city of Chicago, nationwide, international. And it's just I'm just very humbled, blessed, and honored, to be sitting here with you tonight. First of all, congratulations on winning the WinADreamTripTour, man.
hey,
How does it feel? I mean, it's been a journey, How does it feel to win the WinADreamTripTour?
like I said, it feels amazing. First of all, I feel blessed. I just want to thank the man above for surrounding me with such amazing people. I mean, that alone was a huge turnout for me in my life. I mean, just blessings all day. All we do is give blessings. So to get them back, man, like I said, it feels phenomenal. It feels good to be here.
Awesome, and being a part of what we do for the last 6 years, almost 6 years, it's just a blessing to be able to meet people like you. And so for me, I'm always curious because we all have a journey on what we're working on, and there's a significance behind what we do, and there's just so much about it's way bigger than what people think. And just to have you here and to see you grow as much as you have, it's important for people to know more about you. And just tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, where you come from, and what you do for a living, and the things that you've done even before what you're doing now.
Cool. So, my name is Johnny. I'm 32 years old, full-time CNA. I work Monday through Sunday, 9 to 5, and I still make time, for all the other little blessings I got going on in my life. And it's truly exciting to be going through the things that I'm going through right now in life. Like he said, a lot of ups and downs in everybody's life. Everybody has different experiences in their life. The ones that I'm going through right now are just truly a blessing. To go back about my background a little bit, I was born and raised here in Chicago till I was 5. I lost my mom when I was 5 years old, so I grew up in California. Moved back here in 2009 in Chicago and became a Chicago resident ever since then. Met some amazing people. I was working at Panda Express part-time a couple years back while I was getting my CNA, going for nursing. A couple of things happened in life, little setbacks here and there, like anything else. But I stayed strong. I adapted to the situation, became a bigger, better man, and just kind of rose to the top with this slowly but surely. And here I am now, sitting down having a conversation with this one man right here. Let's get it.
Oh wow, man! Amazing! Just to know, what you do, and your background and stuff like that, and it's always amazing to learn, from people, and my hat off to you. I want to tip my hat off to you.
Appreciate that.
It for people who are in your profession, in your industry, the medical field. I always tip my hat off to you guys. You guys work really hard, and I bet there's a lot more behind the scenes, and that's why to me it's so inspiring, to have people like you that have a vision like you. And I know that you've been part of the profession and the industry before at what we do as well, which is network marketing. And I know you've done things before with with other companies. Tell us a little bit about your experience on just the industry alone, because I know that you have a big vision on, I know you're excited about the industry.
Right. So just the industry itself, man, since before I was even 18 years old, I was already, remember when they had AOL, the startup is like, all the white noise, the dial tone, all that. That was me growing up. Those were my days. So I would get on there, go to things like Yahoo and stuff, AOL, Google, how to make money from home, what people do to get rich, stuff like that, how to become a millionaire. And first thing that always pop up is network marketing. And since I was 18 till now, 32, the economy goes up and down. I've seen it go up and down. History repeats itself. But one thing that stayed true and stayed strong was network marketing. It didn't matter what the subject was as far as with network marketing, just network marketing itself It's a powerful engine, just keeps on going and going and going. There's no stopping it.
Amazing, amazing. So I'm very curious, how did you get to find out about us, because, JJ and I, we've turned out to be really cool, and it's pretty cool because we're bigger than just like, it's not even, I don't even call it a friendship. We've became brothers through this as well, and our relationship just keeps growing every single day. So can you tell me a little bit about how you found out about us, and what really got you so intrigued into like getting involved with us, since you already knew about the industry?
So I actually heard about the industry more than once before I decided to get into it. At the time, I wasn't in the right place. I was at the right place at the right time, but my mindset wasn't seeing it. My mindset was just somewhere else. Like I said, I had a kind of setbacks of issues in my family. I had some family member fall ill and stuff like that. So I kind of just took a back seat on my life and stuff, and I knew I wanted more. I knew I was gonna have more. Ever since I was little, I knew I was destined to be comfortable, if not financially set, more than comfortable. Like I said, I met amazing people just in my life. The way I found out about this specific vision, I had somebody come into my job when I was working part-time at Panda Express. This guy came in with like all kinds of energy. Like he literally just like, you walked in our door and you just feel it. And so, Sam told me, you person been coming here for a while, you always got good service, this and that, I would like to exchange social media information with you. So, we exchanged Instagram information. I didn't have a Facebook at the time. And, some time went by, he would catch up with me here and there. I was just kind of still in my, in the back seat while somebody else was driving. Like I said, I went to California, came back, ran into the same person again at a nightclub. I was having a couple of drinks, having a good time with some friends. And he just told me, he's like, hey man, I've been working on something powerful and huge, and I know we talked last time, and you were in a different place in life, but man, look at you, you look completely different from when I last saw you. So I was like, yeah, I was kind of in a bad place then, and now I kind of have more control of my life, and I'd like to keep it that way. And so he's like, well, yeah man, he's like, what, I got somebody here I want you to meet. His name was Andrew Marchena. This guy's a huge go-getter, made a huge impact on my life. I just want to do a shout out to him. Because man, I really wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And the other dude that showed me this before I met Andrew through him, his name was Luis Matos. This guy, words can't even explain how grateful I am, how blessed I feel to even have had him come back into my life. And at that time, I was praying for something better. I did want more for my life, like I said. And he was just like that answer. Like it was almost like that club door open. I just saw him walk in. I was just like, once again, his energy is just like, boom. We're in a nightclub, and this dude, like, it's like tunnel vision. This dude, his energy is just like, bam.
Oh, wow.
So, for me, that was how I found out about this. So
nice.
I feel grateful about that.
That's
so
pretty
Louis
cool.
and Andrew, blessing to you guys. You guys are brothers.
That's pretty cool to know, because some people make this so tough, where they want to make it so hard, but it's as simple as, just being out at a nightclub and literally attracting a person like you, and, and literally instilling that vision. And well, I'm very curious, because I know when we met, I felt your energy right away, but you kind of had like a little slow start, I remember, and it was like you were kind of on and off, and we heard about you, but it was like, it was not like you really had this jump off, like it was so crazy, like you just went bananas with it. So I remember it was like, you even had like an obstacle on getting onto some, huge events. And I remember hearing about that, and then it was kind of like, it was kind of crazy. And then I'm really curious to know, where did where did you flip the switch? Like, at what point did you have a breakthrough? Because you went from like really doing absolutely nothing, just being in there, it's like, and then it just seemed like you had a breakthrough, and then bam, like all of a sudden, like this star just rose like out of the dead. Like, so can you share with me, like, where did it flip, and where did you have a breakthrough? I
actually got a really good story, for that actually. So what happened was, my birthday's in April. I got all in with this April 10th. My birthday's April 23rd. I had my mindset on just, going somewhere nice for my birthday and nothing else. Of course, things don't always work out the way we planned, even if we plan it to the T. But what had happened was, Andrew Marchena, the guy I mentioned earlier, he's the one who got me into this, you know, after I seen it through Lewis and stuff like that, after I met him through Lewis. And like you said, I did sit on it. I just kind of sat on it from April, May, June, July, August, then September came.
Yeah.
And my boy Andrew hit me up. He was like, "Hey, what have you been up to? You know, I haven't seen you or talked to you since, you know, we last got together, linked up, and, you know, got you started." And I was like, "Yeah, man, you know, I just got more clients. I took on more work than I thought I was going to, and, you know, I love it. It's so easy. I'd rather just keep working right now, and things are good." 2 weeks later, I took a pay cut to take a full-time client instead of having multiple clients. I decided to just focus on one person, you know, get my everything, you know, in line for what I wanted to really do. So it was like baby steps. So he hit me up one day. I just finished making some soup, some homemade soup. It was cold out and stuff. And he told me, "Hey, bro," he's like, "You know, I got some side work I gotta take care of." He's like, "You think I could stop by your house and, you know, put some work in?" I was like, "For sure, let's, you know, come through, bro. I just actually finished cooking some soup. If you're hungry, let's, you know, I got you." So he was like, "Cool." Came over. He had a guest with him, and about the first 5 minutes, you know, we all just kind of talked and introduced each other and stuff. Talked about our backgrounds a little bit. Just, you know, got a little bit acquainted, you know, because they were coming to my house my first time meeting him. So they sat down. They had about 10-15 minute conversation, and boom, like the vision literally hit me. Like, I heard the vision, I liked the vision, but I never like seen it, you know, firsthand. And to see how it was done that easy, that fast, man, a light switch just went off in my head, and it was just over for me. So I hit the ground running a little bit, went on my first vacation and stuff like that. I had to get some things out of my head, you know, just have a little bit of fun before I put the work in. And man, went to a training event. It was over with. I came back from that, hit the ground running, and I haven't slowed down since. So
wow, that's an amazing, man. That is, you know what, you're telling me that, and I literally have goosebumps just thinking about. I could just vision like the whole journey. That's amazing, because once it hits you, it's bigger than just what people think. I mean, like the purpose behind everything. And so one of the things I love to ask, because when you start to share that, then people start to slow down when they have an obstacle. So, and it's crazy because you've made it look, it's not easy, but you've made it look so simple. It's like you became a natural at it because you can feel your passion behind everything. So what has been your biggest obstacle throughout, you know, your journey right now?
You know, I would say my biggest obstacle, to be honest with you, I wouldn't really call it an obstacle. I would say it was more of an opportunity. It was something that I saw that was kind of keeping me back from doing everything I do, and that was surrounding myself with the wrong people. You know, I mean, these people I knew for years, and, you know, in my mind, they were my best friends, my brothers from another mother, you know, my sisters from another mister, and at the end of the day, you know, we weren't getting anywhere in life. We were just kind of coasting through it. First and foremost, the thing that kind of helped me to see all that was by surrounding myself with the right people that had the right mindset. You know, like they say, you chill with 5 bums, you're gonna become the 6th bum. You chill with 5 successful people, they're gonna teach you how to be successful just like them. So, you know, I had to put myself in that mindset, and so instead of seeing things as an obstacle to where I was gonna, you know, put my hands in my lap and wonder what I was gonna do next, you know, I collaborated with the people that were around me, building me up, helping me out, and so my obstacle became an opportunity. It was an opportunity to become bigger and better, and once I accomplished that, and got on the same train with them, and I seen how they were doing it, I put those same steps into effect, and that was how I kind of got through and coasted through with them.
Oh, nice, man. A round of applause for you on that one. I mean, that's absolutely amazing, because you know, when people start to somehow get discouraged, I believe it's all a mindset, and that's one of the biggest diseases in the world. To me, it's top one, you know, to have a negative mindset. And when you start to get discouraged, it's just because of the way you are currently talking to yourself, and you can literally miss out on so many big things just because you allowed your mind to sink in that low. So I mean, for you to be able to, you know, share that with me, I believe that's probably one of the most significant things that, you know, that will help people in this industry. So what is it that you love the most? Because I mean, you're so natural at it, so I just want to know what you love the most.
You know, meeting new people. I'm a people person in general. I mean, the type of work I do, and, you know, itself, you know, you're going into somebody's home, you're getting acquainted with them, you know, you're showing them a side of you, you know, that of course they're gonna want you to keep coming in and taking care of them. They're pretty much offering you their life in your hands. The thing I love most about this is, again, the surrounding myself with amazing, positive people, positive vibes. I mean, these people are, I mean, phenomenal people. I mean, like Ashley Santo George, Patrick George, Andrew Marchena, Louis Matos, Deani Thompson. Like, these people are just amazing to be around. I mean, the best part about it is just meeting new people, because at the end of the day, your net worth is your network, and the people you surround yourself is the people who you become. And you know, you pick up little traits here and there. We're all human, but you adapt to certain situations. Unless you know, your mind's a horrible thing, because the biggest person that will beat you up is yourself.
Right.
And I know that from personal experience. I mean, people will bash on you all day at the end of the day, but it's up to you to keep your head up and keep moving forward. And with people like that around you, there's no way you can fall back. I mean, there's just that support system. It's like rock solid, and that's what I love about it. So that's my favorite part about this whole mission, is meeting the amazing people with positive vibes that keep you going forward.
Wow. Like that really, that hit, that right now actually helped me, you know. And, you know, to see you win this tour,
Man.
it's like, it's absolutely alarming. It's astonishing. It's something that, you know, people sometimes look at it like it's something so simple, but along the way you had so many accomplishments, you know, to even acquire, you know, and be able to, you know, win this tour. And to me it was just like, wow, you know, when I first put it out, I was just so excited about this date right now. Like, who was I going to interview and congratulate? Because I knew there was going to be that one animal. I knew there was going to be that one beast. I knew there was going to be that one shark in the ocean that was going to make a decision that's going to say, you know what? There's going to be so many people that are going to take this for granted. There's going to be so many people that are gonna, like, literally disqualify themselves, and there's gonna be that one lion in the jungle that says, you know what, that's me, and that's all me. And so,
Amazing feeling.
yeah, man, and it's, you know, for me, it's just like amazing to be sitting down here with you, one, congratulating you, but more curious about to know, because there's so many accomplishments that you know that you gotta literally acquire to even win the tour. I'm very curious which one of all the accomplishments that you had all the way to this point right now in your journey was the most, like, significant to you. Which one out of all of them? Because I mean, you won so many, and it was just so amazing.
There was
witness.
There was quite a few, but each one was like another pivot moment for me, just to reach my climax. I was just like, okay, got over the first one, the second one, the third one, and then so on. And when I got to the top, it was like I felt like I was just kind of like hanging in there, but I still stuck in it. And that's what I love, because I won it. And that's what I love to like tell myself, like, you did this, like, you accomplished this. You had amazing people around you, keeping you positive, keeping you going. You didn't give up. You know, you had your opportunities. You know, they weren't the best, and you still, you know, became somebody bigger. You matured over it, got to the next obstacle. It was amazing. So for me, the best one that I felt like was the one that I really had to like get, because it was two other times I almost got it. I was like right there, was the wings and wheels bonus. And man, the first time I was 5 people away. The second time I was 3 people away. So this time I was like, you know, 1 person away. I was like, man, I gotta get this. You know, I'm putting in the work. I'm going through the numbers. You know, I'm getting all the no's. I'm excited for the no's, but I'm gonna be truly blessed when I get that yes. Woke up in the morning, I went to sleep, I prayed, I was like, God, you know, I've been putting in so much work, passing all these blessings, I'm not expecting anything back, but if you could just help me out just this little bit with that one person, I will truly feel like, man, the number 1 person on top. And I woke up in the morning and had a text message from a friend that I had spoke with 2 months prior, wasn't ready, and, you know, he's seen the accomplishments I was making, saw the posts I was putting up, you know, the amazing times and friendships and stuff I was building. And I had a text message in the morning saying, hey, you know, I'm seeing what you're doing. You know, I want to get plugged in. I want to do what you're doing. I want to know what you're doing. You're an amazing person. I don't even know who you are from just 2 months ago when we talked.
Oh, wow.
He's like, so whatever you're doing, man, I support you. I want to be all in with you. He's like, you know, plug me in. So that was it. In the morning, I woke up, 8 o'clock, fresh. It was like one eye open, half asleep, and rolling somebody. And man, that was the climax for me with it. That was just the part where I was like, man, I did it. I'm here. Like, I'm putting my initials on the map with official family. So that was my pivoting moment.
Isn't that an amazing
it was
feeling?
crazy.
Like,
it was a blessing, man.
Right?
I'm excited about it.
And that's what keeps you going. I mean, that's literally what keeps you going. And so, very curious to know, because I mean, we're gonna have some guest appearances on this Win a Dream Trip tour.
Nice.
I mean, you're gonna have a ball. You're gonna be learning from so many different people. But most importantly, we're gonna be having a lot of fun. Yeah, we're gonna be having a lot of fun. But I'm curious to know, what is your bucket list? What are your top 3 bucket list items? You know, what are the top 3 places that you would love to go to? Very curious to know, JJ.
Man, I've had that bucket list made since I was 18 years old. I'm 32, and I'm about to start, knocking them out. So I'll start from the very, very first one. My number 1 is City of Gold, Dubai. I've always wanted to go to Dubai ever since I was little. I mean, it's always been just like my dream to just at least go there, even if I knew that I had the money just to fly there and land there. Even if I didn't have the money to do like all these activities and everything extra else, it would have been just a huge, huge blessing to leave this earth knowing that I had went there. Then, I'm kind of obsessed with the whole English culture, the whole royal kind of background, bougie type thing. So, London, England's always been a dream of mine to see the United Kingdom, take pictures next to the soldiers and stuff like that. That's always been a big thing for me. And the third one that I've always wanted to see, never really had I have to go there, but I always wanted to see was Australia, the outback. I have a passion for birds and stuff like that. I'm like a 5th generation, hobbyist with birds and stuff, breeding birds, whatever. And all the ones that I like or that I'm kind of have a passion for are from there. Most of the parrots and stuff like that. Those are the type of things that I like. So those are the 3 main places that I would love to see, before.
That's pretty cool to know. And I was really curious about that one, because I was like, I know this guy. I mean, just to see the way like you operate. I know there's so much behind this. I was like, I was so curious to know like where this man literally wants to be. And I know you have a lot of goals. I know you have a lot. I know you prepare yourself right. And so I know you prepare yourself on a daily basis. I know you have a schedule that's full, and you have your your job that you're literally doing full time, and you work this on a very part-time basis, which is amazing, because you're working on your fortune. And I know you have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, but what is your main goal for 2019? Like, what can you share that with everybody? I want to know what your goal is for 2019.
So my 2019 goal, like I do have a good amount of goals. I like to set myself a couple goals every time I accomplish a new one. But my number 1 goal for 2019 was to become RMD or IMD at the View for 2019 October. Not just with the title, but to be a better man, just to be more humble than what I feel I am already. Just to accomplish that, not just by myself, but like with the help of others. We're a family. We strive on teamwork. This is what we do. This is not what we say. It's something that we consistently do with each other. So for me, just to be able to hold that rank and know that I reached the top with like amazing people around me, man, that alone is a blessing for sure.
Oh wow, and you know what, I think that was like one of the top questions that I really wanted to ask you, because you know what, it doesn't really matter where you're at with this, because nobody's better than anybody. Like, I'm not JJ, I'm not better than you, and at the same time, I don't think you're better than me. But one thing is that sharing ideas, it creates something so big, and we become a powerful force. So at the end of the day, I know I've been interrogating you this whole time. I've literally been interrogating this man. And really want to congratulate you on all your success. I know you really got to get back out there and work on your projects. But I just really want to know, want everybody to know, what's the reason behind all of this? Like, why? Why is it that you have so much passion? What's behind all of this? Like, why? What is your why, JJ?
Man, that's a really deep question.
In like one sentence, like summarize it all. Like, give us a why. Like, why?
To be honest with you, I mean, if I could put it in one sentence, I would. But there's a lot. There's not too much to it. It can't be simplified. But to simplify it, I guess you would say a family. I want to be able to, like I said, my mom passed when I was little. My dad kind of wasn't around, so you know, my mom's little brother, who was 21, took on raising me and stuff like that. So, I mean, to see him become a powerful head figure in my family and take care of a whole family, you know, brothers, 6 brothers, 3 sisters, and then, you know, take on his sister's kids, like, that instilled something in me to always want to give back to my family. You know, I feel like I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have somebody like him to take the initiative to raise me and bring me up the way he did. So,
Oh, wow.
for me, the biggest thing would be with family, to be able to give to my family.
Oh, wow. You know what? That really hit home. And, you know, JJ, I really want to thank you, you know, for taking the time, you know, and you know, sitting down with me, man. I mean, congratulations, man. I want to congratulate you on winning this Win a Dream Trip Tour. It's been amazing to share, you know, the time with this amazing superstar. I want to wish you nothing but success. I know 2019, I mean, you're probably going to exceed whatever you just said, but really want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, everybody, JJ Garcia in the building. Follow him at Garcia. What is it, Garcia
Finch, 86. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. May God bless everybody. And again, JJ, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's get it.